So, hello, and welcome to episode 23 of Phase Plays RimWorld. Yeah. Basically, I ran the time ahead a lot between episodes. About a lot. We had 2 sets of visitors. Well, another set of visitors. I can't remember what was in the last episode already. Hey. It's only been about 10 minutes since I actually stopped recording it. Anyway, I did a lot of work in between episodes on the colony, getting everything working. And then these guys showed up. Great. Anyway, so here's what the colony looks like now. It's nice and lit up, actually, mostly. Still a few more rooms that need to be lit up a bit, but what can you do? Yeah, the marble tiles are the kitchen's now fully marbled. These are now fully marbled. Working on getting some more. Ooh, the moisture pump got done at some point. Yay! Yay! So it should be slowly getting rid of all this mud, gradually, which will allow us to eventually use that area of the colony. Anyway, yeah, marbled up. Pretty much got running low on iron still. Or steel. It's weird that you mine steel out of the ground, but it's compacted steel from a previous age. So there we go. Right. Anyway, yeah. So, we need to deal with these raiders, don't we? I mean, most of the base will survive. However, this is bad. These will be destroyed. Hence why you normally try and protect your geothermals and stuff like that. But yeah. Well, I'll start sealing up this area here as well, so put a wall there. Over like this, I guess, a bit. And we can stick granite walls there. Start sealing it up properly. Anyway, yeah, so we need to deal with these guys, and they've parked themselves in a awkward place, to say the least. I can't really do much about them there. So, you, not you, not you, you. So we have a good number of snipers in the colony right now. I didn't realise that. Right, okay. So we have a good number of snipers in this colony actually. We should probably try and cut that number down or so, but oh well, everybody help. So yeah. Ooh, great, frame rate shrugging due to these raiders, and the fact that I haven't started the game, so memory leak's starting to kick in as well. I'm not sure about that, but I have heard it on the forums, so that would be my guess as to why things start slowing down on the second episode recorded back to back. In the past I've actually had to dump an entire episode's worth of footage and re-record it at a later date, just so that the frame rate isn't chugging. So you should be in range now, that's good. Damn it. Wait, did I even send them on the... I think you're on my worst shooters, aren't you? Sammy should be a better shooter. Yeah, Sammy should be. So you pull back, and Sammy can go take your place. Your job's going to be protecting the snipers. You know, cops, well, no, you're dreadful at shooting. Fluffykins has the rifle. Tech, pretty good shooter. You can go there. Nope. There. Nelson, I believe, it has a trait that makes him a better shooter. Yeah, he does. That's aiming for our attack force, isn't it? Or our solar panels. I can't tell. Solar panels, probably. Yeah. In it comes, and I believe we're okay still, though. So we hit one of them. Fine. Knew it. Well, they didn't actually hit them, so we're good still. We're good. Sammy. Lots of things go. Can you guys hit that mortar? Yeah, shoot the mortar. Well, no, you can't, but just keep shooting. If you can shoot that mortar, we would seriously wound them. Okay. Pull back. you two. Fluffykins has there. Vienna, to there. Cops. To there. Starry, right, you can go there. Fluffykins has the corner, she's got that. Yeah. Aliona, ooh, you would actually be pretty damn effective. Did make a dash for that quickly. Since you aren't you a vibe? No, you're not fibrist. Okay. At this point, they're now rushing out into our superior firepower. Fleet, you chose a really bad place to go. Oh wow! Wait, what? Oh, you got shot. Wait, what's McCann being shot by? Pistols. Yeah, that guy. And a pump shotgun. You're getting shot by machine pistols as well. Right. We have a pretty powerful crossfire here anyway. We can win this anyway. Okay, shoot. Fluffykins, head for that corner, will you? Quickly. Sammy, you have this really good sniper, so therefore you get to have that fun. Okay, now get back. Not a good idea, I guess. In the end, that plan. What's Aliona's state? 8.3 hours to death. Okay, we can recover. Oh, that's a warg we've lost. Shoot. No, they're fleeing. Okay. Starry, rescue Aliona. And everybody else can go home. And look, they left a whole bunch of food and steel for us. Oh, that's so nice of them. Along with all the steel in the form of their sandbags and pretty much everything else they left behind. There we go. Sammy, just hold the LMG in so it doesn't decay. Thank you, and now you two can go home. And we'll just haul in all these weapons in silver, as you know, we may as well. We earned it. Alright. So yeah, that siege was surprisingly easy, actually. Well, anyway, this episode's frame rate is going to be pretty dreadful, as, like I said, recording two back-to-back tends to lead to slightly lower frames. Yeah, it's about the best I can do, really. Starry is in the medical for her nanite. Yeah. Ooh, wait, right. Meds aren't allowed. Yeah, use those meds. Treat her properly. Right. There we go. That's a good portion of this gunshot wounds dealt with. This room needs filling in with sterile tiles, actually, so I'm just gonna do that. Furniture, replace standing lamp, and then floors, sterile tiles. They're expensive, but they're important for hospitals, so we may as well. Duster is trying to negotiate, of course. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Ectech is researching rib replacements, so we can give colonists ribs that make them run faster, stop them feeling pain as much, you know. I think that's a good idea. And I have Sammy set to also try and negotiate as well. You, what's wrong with you? You're in pain from your Mechanite, you're tired, and you have an awful bedroom. Well, the constructors are currently all talking to people. Oh yeah, there's some... Oh yeah, Sammy, Counsellor, Joywire Addiction Council. Okay? Joywire. It's the same person! We've gotten to the point now where names are starting to go up again and again and again. We've reached the end of the RNG list, pretty much, so... oh, we've got some small amounts of steel in the storage pile as well. Yay. So Crow is still constructing walkways so that when we're maintaining solar panels, it's quick and easier for the constructors to get there and do it. So that they can actually do other things of the day rather than spending all day maintaining solar panels. Which I think is a good idea, to be honest. Yeah. Bouquet is hauling leathers around still. Yeah, as you can see, we cleared out a lot of junk from this stockpile, so we have a decent storage capability again now. What's the power limit? I can't see the power limit on these, can I? Shoot. Just trying to see if we can get them all into one giant pile, but unfortunately we can't. We have a lot of Nutrimine as well. Ooh, that should probably be set to be allowed. That drugs lab. Kiriko is fully healed. Also, butchered the... oh. Ooh, shoot. I didn't... Why didn't he go and get treated in the medical ward? I mean, everybody else has, mostly. Sammy's a doctor, isn't she? Head there. 10 to Fluffykins, and then 10 to Khan as well. Sammy, right, there you are. Okay. Tend to hurt him. Right. She's not going to bleed out anymore, just need to patch up the rib. Stop the bleeding and then we'll deal with the other wounds. Okay. Triage. Right, no longer bleed out. And Mechanite is now alive. Mechanite is now perfectly fine. Sammy, just tend to Fluffykins, will you? And Leona is eating... Trying to deal with her. Right, oh, so that this might help get her mood up to a decent state once she's finished eating. Yeah, as you can see, 85 meal, extremely comfortable. Yeah, so that's good. Health. Recovering slowly. Severe illness. Card, he's recovering now. Starvation. Oops, I had no idea I left him there, just standing. Oops. Oopsie. Oops. Right. Okay, so food stockpile's still pretty good. Duster is currently talking the ear of everybody who in the colony. Social. You have a lot of friends from... No. Do we have enough to... Nope. Are you even worth recruiting? You've got a good social skill, but... Masochistic and Slowpoke. Masochist is good. Chemical fascination and Slowpoke. Recruiting is not that important. Duster is currently working on, yeah, still talking everybody's ears off. Who's our cleaner? I know we have a dedicated cleaner somewhere, don't we? Nelson, we don't have a dedicated cleaner. Ooh, okay, that's not good, is it? We need a dedicated cleaner. Clean up all this blood. Alright. She's feeding cougar meat, tending to the wargs. Okay. Duster is playing horseshoes, and now he's getting back to negotiations. Oh well. Yep. Ooh. That's a tile I missed. Those are tiles I missed with the actual granite tiles, isn't it? There we go. Right. Yeah, it's Fluffykins is butchering. And that's the only cooking task you can do while Leona is pumping out fine meals so fast that nobody can keep up with her with the rate that they're produced in terms of eating them. But oh well. And we're getting some cloth now, which is good. I mean, we can make clothes out of it. It's another source of clothing material other than animals. Still trying to boost up the worth of these rooms so people like them better. And yeah, we're getting rid of all the shoddy weapons mostly. Now, what did that? It's up here, isn't it? Yep. Equip your Put your LMG back again. Crow is still constructing this walkway out here. Khan is still... Oh, he just recovered from his... Wow, just. Orders. Mine. There we go. Miscellaneous as well. We also need some vital monitors. And oh yeah, between episodes, I've been doing all the research between episodes. I got pods, transport pods. So yeah, and you can see we're currently working on rib replacements. I got fire foam. Did a lot of research and crafting between episodes, and as much as I could basically to try and move everything along without having to show everything on camera. Brain surgery. Tissue printer. Sounds interesting. Though we now get the rocket complex. That sounds interesting. I mean, it sounds a brilliant way to completely trash this room, but... Oh, right, that needs to be slaughtered. It self-tamed itself between episodes. So it needs to die for that. Yeah. Mad animals. Wild boar. Where is Cops? Where is he? Out here. Yeah, just... There we go, now he's going to be inside and fine. Khan is still wounded. Ginger has no weapon, but okay. And potatoes are doing good. Rice field out here is okay, I guess. And we have some trees set to be growing, don't we? Vienna is still not happy. Tubbs, who was Tubbs? I don't know how to death at all. Why would you know if someone called Tubbs? There we go. Well done. You shot it once, and it's now... You shattered its tusk, well done. And you destroyed one of its legs, and... The spine. Wow, you're really tearing into this. Okay, that's that boar taken down. Yeah, and the map still is completely barren, if you look at it. Not much really growing in this area here, but this is one of the areas that burnt down and then toxic before that, so it'll take a while for that to recover. And whoa. That's a lot of loot. Thank you. We grab that charge rifle again. That's McConn's. He dropped it after collapsing blood loss. Okay. And I have to say the hydroponics is doing a good job of producing food for us. Oh, we did kill the Ori. That's good. Yay. Right, so it's now in the freezer. Yeah, take a fine meal, and then before you go, you know what? Pour that rice into there, please. Thank you. Yeah. So that should be a good amount of food for the cooks to start working on. Grandeur is dropping off all these blocks again. Oh, with all the guests gone, we can finally get all of our constructors constructing again. Finally. It's taken long enough, but yeah, we'll finally have construction underway. Orders 9 there, and let's see, animals. Do we have any more walks capable of learning hall? Yes, we do. Yay! So that'll bring us back up to well, we have 3 currently assigned to hall or train to. I think we lost some of our hauling walks. And we have mating going on, as of course. Let's take a look at some of these, the average walk family tree now, shall we? Social. Okay, no inbreeding. Dead, okay. There we go. When you have at least 3 completely different tags, brother, nephew, uncle, cousin, that's when you know you're getting into the interesting times. Yeah. Yeah, that's when you know you're getting interesting parts. Oh, yeah. Brother, nephew, uncle, cousin. That is when you know you're. That's when you know you're having interesting. Oh, don't know why I find that hilarious. Apparently, as I seem to remember that at some point, the ability for animals to do incest was removed, and I don't have any mods that re-add that back into the game, so I'm not sure quite what's going on. And we have a lot of blood all over the floor. Who's got an infection now? It'll be Starry, because her board tusks weren't tended to in time. Tend to Starry. At least we have herbal meds to give it a slight boost off out the gate. And flick that on. Nope. Flick it on. So that should basically boost up her immunity gain rate. It's pretty high. So she should basically outpace that infection pretty well now. Yeah, it looks like we're outpacing it. 7. Yeah, it's at being out. She'll be fine. Let's take a look at your family tree. Nothing quite as interesting going on here. Now let me find Grandeur, the oldest male warg in the family, in the colony, and daughter, granddaughter, yeah. Yeah, not as quite as interesting now. Oh well. Ooh, someone started working on these solar generators. That's good. We need them online. Duster is still in bed. Starry, health, 15%. So yeah, we're pulling well ahead in terms of immunity versus in severity. Right, yeah. Cotton plants. So, yeah. Ooh, 91, 230, yeah. So we do have an occasional supply of heal root. It's mostly being used up, I think, mainly on fibrous mechanites, and I can't be bothered to go through the entire colony telling, no, you can't be treated with meds for the time being, as that means I have to go through afterwards and do it. I think Dust's the only one who got that set on. Namely as, it's pretty much the star of the show, isn't he? He's the one we always focus on when we're looking for someone to focus on. Maintaining batteries, and now hydroponics. Fluffykins is growing a lot, and the owner is hauling corpses to the dumping stockpile. Do we? No. This needs to be flicked on. That's fine. Once it's flicked on, we'll start cremating more corpses again. Dealing with the negative moods they provide. Duster is working on solar generators still. Okay. Right, so only one now needs to be have stuff in it. Our component stockpile is now pretty good actually, as I did buy a load from the trader. Namely as when I flogged off all the sculptures and clothes we had and all the excess furs, I was buying more. I was selling more stuff than I had silver to provide. Ooh, oh, that is really nearby actually. Okay, you know what, Duster, come and deconstruct that. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, let someone else work on the pathway. You're good. You can go and deconstruct that for the steel and components. Yeah. Then we need to get lamps in everywhere, and then we'll be done for most of the main construction for the time being. I need to decide where I'm going to stick my new workshop to expand this one. Yeah. Megtech is still working on his gun complex. So, I think Duster would be a good person to enhance with bionics. So the first one I want to enhance is his talking ability. So to make let's go make a bionic jaw. There we go. For that we can just make it roll. If you just take a look at bionic legs, you can see it is a simple static leg. That's why that caught me out. Yeah. So Crow is crafting in the bionic. Bionic, yes, the bionic. Crow is crafting the bionic. Ah, rebel flops. Oh dear. Sammy. I have to say, that is a pretty awesome thing. All that in. Yep. This is not Aliona. Go and protect cops for the time being, will you? Yeah, I've got the feeling he's going to need it. Nelson, you're going to need to start shooting. You're ready to. Anyway. You do have a claw, don't you? Yeah, you have a blade, so you're pretty good at melee. Melee attack it. Oh, of course, it sets you on fire, because why the hell would it not? Oh! Oh dear. Not good. It is spontaneously exploding! Right, just to go rescue Nelson. Since you are one of the fastest movers in the colony right now. Aliona, where are you? Over here, actually. So these are now rushing to attack Aliona and Colin and cops. Well, that's fresh food. Well done. And again. And again. Right. Actually, Aliona. Rescue Nelson since you're closest. Move, 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 move. He's gonna burn to death soon if you don't get to him. He's already got a load of burns. Extreme pain. I have to feel sorry for the poor guy. He's being burned alive as we speak. His gun is on fire next to him. And, however, the meat, the cougar meat's fine. Right. Well done, Starry. You've set the cornfield on fire. Duster. Kill it. Alright, put yourself out. Have we got them all dealt with now? Please say we've dealt with them all. Please say we've dealt with them all. Right, okay, I think we've dealt with them all. And we now have Bionic Jaw ready for installing into Duster to increase his talking ability. Install Bionic Jaw implant. Yeah, Medis. Yeah, you can have meds. Vikins is Sammy's gonna be operating on him, it looks like. Yeah. Tend to him and then operate. Oh. Okay, that's actually a help as well. So, RimWorld attacks you with one hand and smacks you with the other. Right. So that'll be Duster tended to pretty nicely, I think. Yeah, burns dealt with. Ooh no, you drop that meds. Drop those meds now. Sammy. Alright. Forbid the herbals and tend to Nelson as he is. So he doesn't bleed to death or doesn't get infected with all of his burns. Wow. Right, tiles allowed to be used. Right, Wolfikins. What's your medical skill? No way, you're not doing that. 10 to Nelson. Sammy gets to. Sammy. You're one of the best doctors in the colony. Operate on Duster. Yes. Okay. So now we'll have. Now Duster will have a bite. If anything goes to plan, Duster will have a bionic jaw, and his talking will be much better. So he's a really good negotiator for the colony. It should counteract those nanites. Talking, eating, and there we go. Bionic jaw implant. So, yeah. Oh, and we have a brand new jaw as well. Freshly extracted. And Nelson is getting infections as well. That does not remind me, isn't Starry supposed to be suffering infections? Yeah, she's fine. Sammy can come back and tend to... We'll forbid those herbals, and Sammy can come back and tend to Nelson. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We've got ourselves... it's not covered as much time, I don't think, as the last one, but... Oh well. The food situation is, as always, good now that we have hydroponics going on. Crow... We now have the ability to make bionics, which means we can slowly get to work in turning some of our colonists into superhumans. Which, you know, is always good. Always, always good. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So, as per usual, I highly recommend you hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. It lets you know when my new videos come out and lets me know that you enjoy these videos. The share button brings more people to my channel, and like I always say, there's no problem with that at all. It keeps bringing more people, like infections come to Nelson. Anyway, yeah, I think that's going to do for this episode. So, in the meantime, I have to say this is Phased out.